Hello and welcome back to And We Rolling. We just got back in from the beach with the Huracan. That was a good time. But today, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. We are working on the Mercedes AMG GT. So let's get started. So I finally got everything apart. Typical build for me is to carve out the existing steering box and then hot glue a micro servo in, trim the gearbox, drop in a new motor. But yes, I had this car for about 2.5 years. A lot of things broke and a lot of things were fixed in a manner that just wasn't good enough. That's why y'all saw me struggling with this. I had to cut that out because this was glued in, it was broken. This gearbox doesn't look too great. Just everything. So we're gonna replace it all for the most part. I got parts that I was developing for the gray Huracan that I'm gonna use for this. So we have new steering box, a rack. We've got a pinion for that, and some new spring mounts. So the steering setup has a rack and pinion style steering that I use in my Huracan. Off camera, I zeroed everything out and just made sure that it was straight in my transmitter settings. So now I'm gonna start buttoning that back up and then we'll move on to the gearbox. Now that we got the front back together, let's just go ahead and give it one more test. Make sure everything's working as expected. So now we get to move on to the fun part, fixing this gearbox. Decided to use a leftover gearbox to build myself a new one because this looks like it's shot. So I think we're about ready to start putting the car back together for the most part. All right, y'all. So basically at this point, all that's left is to wire the ESC to the on-off switch and then plug everything back up. We should be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and when we be back, the car will be complete. Finally, my Mercedes is back in one piece. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and close these doors and take it on a test drive. So until next time, let's keep it rolling.